Monday night jam session is here.
It's Black Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Look.
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. Monday night jam session, and by we, I mean me, Perry Gamble. And today, we got another special guest.
That's me.
That's him. Cole Wren, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, everybody?
There it is. So, how it goes, I'll give you the beginning of the podcast. Introduce yourself. Tell us the things you like, you don't like, stuff like that. And then we'll rock and roll into the podcast. How about that?
All right. My name is Cole Wren. I'm actually not a good friend of Perry's because we actually just meeting.
Oh, don't say it like that's not.
Maybe I'm like some people. I know of Perry, but now I actually know him, met him for the first time. And the reason I know him is because of my dad, I guess, because they worked together at a certain point.
There it is.
And then he said, you know that Perry guy? And he said he's a good dude. And I said, no, I ain't never met him. But here we are. Now we're doing it on the podcast.
Yeah,
so.
this is good. First interaction. Well, say the first interaction. We did have a bar interaction.
Yeah, for all of about 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds in the bar. So, this is good. I've known your dad longer than I've known you.
For sure.
Met you through your dad, I guess we'll say like that. So this is like a first time meeting on podcast. This would be pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think y'all went out with the Selborn guys. Y'all like traveled to somewhere one time with Don and all them. I thought you went with them. Because my mom even knows who you are.
Yes, we did. We went to Fredericksburg together.
Yeah, that's right.
I've traveled with your parents. This was crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's just a little backwards on the whole meeting and everything.
But now we're here.
Yeah, now we're here. So that's cool. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yep.
We've been Snapchat friends for a long time.
Yeah.
I think a long time. Long-time follower of all my bull on the podcast.
Yeah.
So there's that. But I don't know. It's nice to finally meet you. Thank you for sticking around and all my bull on Snapchat. Unlike most people, they just unfollow me and then tell me about it later when they see me in public.
Yeah.
Hey man, you post too much on Snapchat, so I unfollowed you. I'm like, well, what'd you tell me for? Doesn't hurt my feelings.
Since all I know you from is social media, and I see you're doing all this stuff. So what's a day like in the life of Perry? It changes?
Boy, it changes. It is everything you see on Snapchat though. It is. I am who I am on Snapchat. I'm the same person in public. I think in person.
All right.
I drink a lot. Profanity from time to time. Firm believer in the Bible and all that other good stuff.
Your dad's a preacher, right?
He is.
I got you.
Facts there. But yeah, who I am on social media is who I am in person.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I do pride myself in. What you see on Snapchat is what you get in person. Yeah.
So why did you start this?
Doing
podcast?
The podcast?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
It takes a lot of. You gotta be confident enough to do that.
Confident? No. Nah, you don't need confidence for sure. You need to care very little about what people think about you.
That's true.
I think that's the biggest thing. I guess that's confidence then.
You're really putting yourself out there a little bit.
Yeah, to be crucified by the masses, I think. I've been putting myself out there on Snapchat for years, so this doesn't bother me none whatsoever. I was at a wedding, Ashley and Austin's wedding, and I had a couple come up to me. Oh my God, you're Perry Gamble. I was like, yes. Aside from being like the only other black guy in the room, it's like it's not hard to figure out. There's like, we listen to your podcast all the time. I was like, oh, okay, all right, good.
You keep doing this long enough, you'd be famous. Even more.
Even more?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I don't want it. I'm just having fun.
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
It might be. I don't know. I ain't got that far yet. We'll see. I don't know. My favorite lyrics, man. Drake, Too Much. The moment I stop having fun with it, I'll be done with it.
That's it. I heard you say that before.
Yeah. So once I'm over it, that's the end of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There's that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's cool to go from, I guess, a listener of my Snapchat to a viewer of the podcast and now sit on the podcast stage. So
yeah, we're here.
So what are you thinking?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I gotta, just keep rolling. And so, I don't know. You wanna know? I don't know. trying to think.
So what do you do? What do you do? Are
What
you
I
a,
do, there you go.
Are you a
That's the one.
cowboy? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm probably not like everybody else on here because I grew up around cows and stuff, but I didn't actually stick to doing none of that. I see
Okay.
my dad do it. That's what he does basically all the time. He know, I don't know what you call him really. He does everything. He's a mechanic.
He's a jack of all trades.
Yeah, he's a welder, builds barns, fences, everything.
Yeah.
And you know, we grew up out in BFE.
Oh yeah, I
that-
know that feeling. I'm out here
Yeah,
too.
you're out here in the river bottom down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he just did everything like that, and then I went to college, did all that good stuff, and I didn't really like it, but now I work at a engineering company in Brenham.
Oh, so you smart.
No. So I have
No, you smart.
I do enough to get by.
No, I ain't taking that
I do
one.
enough to get
I
by.
do enough to get by. I'm not taking that.
I work over there with a lot of smart people,
Mm.
but none of them got enough common sense to like do the hands-on stuff. So that's my role.
So you're the hands-on guy.
role.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So we build like equipment and stuff, but it's a weird business. It's like polishing gears and stuff for. Oh, here's an interesting fact. I polished all the gears in the Mars rover that are currently up there right now. So that's an interesting fact.
Really? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, not to brag or nothing, but the Monday Night Jam session has some big wigs on a big wig on the podcast today.
No.
A modest.
It sounds cool, but it's really not that complicated. But you know, it's cool to say.
I don't plan on going to Mars no time soon.
Me neither. I'm good here.
I don't plan on getting my hands on nothing that's going to Mars anytime soon. So, I mean, you know, you can be modest all you want, but I'm definitely going to brag on that a little bit.
They trust me with it, and anybody can do it.
Nah, I'm not buying that. They don't trust me with it. Nah, no.
We can teach you, it ain't hard.
I'll pass.
But it's a little boring being in one place, and I don't know. I might actually move into a sales position selling construction equipment soon.
Really?
That might be the next.
So, like, working on Mars gear is just not good enough for you, is what you're saying?
It's too boring.
Nah. What you're saying is
boring.
it's not. You need something more challenging, or you're better than Mars, is what you're telling me.
No, we're gonna go travel around.
So you trying to get to Pluto is what you're telling me?
No,
Mars
no.
is good, but I'm trying to get to Pluto. So you know.
We leave all that stuff to Elon.
Nah. I'm not taking it. I'm just putting words in your mouth at this point, so it don't even matter what you say. So, yeah, you say, you know, they're going to Mars, and I'm trying to get to Pluto. So I respect that. That's what's up.
Onward and upward.
There it is. So what are we saying? Like, we'll revisit this podcast in maybe 5 or 6 years, and we'll be doing it from Pluto or something like that.
When I come back, it'll be
from Pluto
because I went to Pluto. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Then
You heard it.
we'll
You
come
heard
back.
it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it
Yeah.
here first. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I like that. So you know, you say make me more famous. It sounds like you're famous already.
No.
So your name is somewhere on that list of people, you know, that helped them get to Mars or something like that?
Do they have one of those?
I don't know. I'm asking. I surely don't know. I have no clue. I consider myself to be a part-time cowboy, alcoholic, horse trainer, podcaster. The list goes on, but it has nothing to do with Mars or anything like that. So
I don't know. If there's a list out there, somebody should send it to me or something, but I doubt I'm on there. Maybe the company I work for is on there, but you know, we ain't gonna get no recognition for it.
Okay, I'll take that.
I don't want it.
You don't want it?
No.
Why not?
Because what if something goes wrong?
Oh, this is true. Well, that's a part of living, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, that's a part of living, you know. Success and failure. So, something goes wrong, you know.
The good
at
thing
least-
is if it's blowing halfway up to space and something goes wrong, I don't think they're gonna get it back to tell what went wrong.
This is true.
It's gone forever.
Well, hopefully you didn't do nothing wrong. I mean,
It made it.
It did? Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
It's up there right
you
now.
are.
It's up there right now.
Okay. Well, excuse me then. All right. Oh, big time. I didn't
No.
know I would be sitting in the presence of such greatness.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
No. You said yeah. No, I lost all train of thought. Now you sent stuff to Mars. That's cool.
I just played a little.
Nah. You played a bigger part than I did though.
Yeah, I guess.
There's no guessing. There's no guessing to it. Nothing of mine in this shop. There's no halters on Mars. None of my horses have made it to Mars. They've sent me to Mars a couple of times, but you know.
But for me, I still think your halters are cooler than those gears that I worked on. You know.
Thank you. I'm not buying that though. I'm not buying it. Thank you though.
It's really not that interesting, but it sounds like it is. But
well,
it's really
I mean,
not.
for me sitting in the shop five days out the week, working on stuff going to Mars is a whole lot cooler.
Maybe.
I think that's just me,
Do you ever get bored?
Do I get bored? Do I get bored? I mean, you got me on Snapchat. I be bored out of my mind half the time.
That's where drinking comes in.
Yeah.
It passes the time.
Passes the yeah. Oh no, actually, it slows down the time. I think. Yeah, because like I'll have a drink an hour, and then I've had like 3 drinks. I'm like, dang, 3 hours it went by. Now just like 10 minutes, and I was really thirsty, so I breaking my rules and stuff like that all the time. So
you got it timed out?
No.
Like for drinking wise, a drink an hour keeps you in the right spot.
That's the plan. Does it ever go according to plan? Absolutely not.
Yeah, after about 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, after one drink, I'm like, this ain't working. So I have 3, and then I forget that I broke the rules, and then I'm like, oh, 3 drinks, that's 3 hours, and then it's like 10 minutes. I'm like, well, damn. So yeah, I don't know. I also use it to lubricate the fingers while I'm braiding halters and stuff like that. So.
You're gonna get arthritis at an early age, huh?
Probably.
Yeah. You need to make like a machine or something.
Well, I know a guy that sent some stuff to Mars, and I do have a machine idea in mind.
That's perfect.
I'm not a machine builder or anything like that. Yeah. See, it's funny how life works out. I have an idea for a machine, just didn't know the people to help me build the machine, right. And all of a sudden they pop up on the podcast.
Yeah,
so.
You gotta meet my brother. He's better at the building stuff.
He's really
better. He's good.
Really.
Yeah. So I'm not that smart. I know a lot of smart people though. So make it happen.
Yeah, no. There's that saying. You hang around 5 billionaires, you'll be the 6th or something like that. Yeah. So if you're hanging around smart people, 9 times out of 10, you're one of the smart people too. So
I just act good.
No. You can drop the modesty at the door, sir. We don't tolerate modesty on the podcast. I don't know if you know that or not.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're good. So this is good. I do actually have a machine design in one of my spirals somewhere. And all my junk.
What's it to braid?
To braid the leads of the halter.
Okay.
It can't actually braid the halter because there's different points and
where they all meet up.
Yeah, and stuff like that. Well, I don't know. I'm telling you this, but
don't be spreading no trade secrets now.
Well, okay. Well, I don't nobody listen to this podcast. I don't know. But I need a machine. I have the machine designed in mind. I need it to braid the leads and like tie ropes and stuff like that. As far as the halter go, I can braid a halter in 30 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. The lead takes another 30 minutes, but it's just one continuous braid, so my hands get tired and there's no stopping points in it. So that takes 30 minutes by itself too. So
we'll have to work on that.
I agree. Oh, you have no idea. I am excited. This is good. See, life has a funny way of working out,
What made you start braiding these things? Like, you just started making them for yourself?
No, we were sitting at a picnic table. The year's 2015. I remember it like it was yesterday.
That's a long time ago now.
I know, right? No, it wasn't 2015. What is this? This is 21? It was 2015, maybe 14. We were sitting at the picnic table at Fort County Auction Center.
All
right. This guy broke a tarp off his trailer. Well, the tarp ripped. And so we were all sitting around the picnic table around lunchtime. So he went out there and untied his tarp off the trailer that had all that string. And so we're sitting there. And his horse was tied right next to the picnic table. And I asked him, I was like, man, how much you pay for that halter? He was like, oh, I pay like 50-something bucks for it. I was like, damn, that's a lot of money for that rope halter. He was like, yeah, I agree. It's like, you just untied all that rope off your trailer. You could probably make your own. He was like, no, I can't do that. I was like, well, give it here. I'll do it. Sat right there at the picnic table. Never braided one in my life. Never really braided in my life either. Sat right there at the picnic table. We put his horse in the pen, took that halter off. I braided the nose band. I braided the sides and, like, measured it according to his halter and made a halter right there.
There you go.
Took about 2 hours that time.
You got a little better down now.
Oh, yeah, man. I can kick one out in about an hour. If I'm really hustling, probably 45 minutes.
There you go.
Yeah, so that was the first halter, man. I'm a big believer in doing anything, except for working on stuff to go to Mars. But
Nah.
I'm a believer
that
in anything, man. You could do anything. I became a DJ from
Yeah,
Snapchat.
I
so
heard.
yeah,
So now you're doing weddings?
I do weddings. I'm up
Man.
to like 4, I think. 4 weddings, all from Snapchat. I used to jam out on Snapchat. I don't know if you're on my Snapchat then, but I used to jam out all the time on Snapchat. And this guy messaged me. He was like, "Hey, you do weddings?" I was like, "Not really." He's like, "Well, do you have the equipment to do weddings?" I was like, "I actually do." He's like, "Well, do my wedding." I was like, "All right, whatever. Ain't no big deal, you know." He's like, "I want everything you play on your Snapchat."
That's an important part of a wedding. That's a lot of responsibility.
Oh man, you're telling me I was nervous.
If the DJ messes up, that messes up the whole wedding.
Man, I was scared. But I ain't no chicken either, so I did it. And then they were like, do mine. So I'm up to 4 now. I'm up to 4 now. I got 4 this year, I think. 4 this year, and one, I've done like 3 parties, I think.
Yeah.
So, not a professional by any means, but I'll do anything.
Right.
Except for work on stuff that goes to Mars.
No,
but
we gotta quit talking about the Mars stuff.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna change your Snapchat names to Mr. Mars or Mr. Pluto or something like that.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I get some more followers on there. Followers.
Oh, you want some more followers?
Not. I don't know. Really, I don't know if I.
So,
do or not.
I didn't know this, but I'm just living my best life on Snapchat and stuff like this, and I'll add people, on my Snap. I don't think nothing about it. And one of my buddies, he's like, never tag me in one of your Snapchats again. So why? He's like, all these people are following me. I was like, who? So he's reading this list. You gotta accept him. He's reading this list off to me. I was like, dang, I actually know all those people. I was like, oh, my bad. He's like, yeah, don't add me no more. I was like, I'm sorry.
That kind of pull on Snapchat.
Absolutely not.
You can go out and buy some followers. Can't you do that?
I have no idea. I haven't bought none of my followers.
There's the other Instagram models and whatnot.
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
world.
know those. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know one when you see one, and they go, and when they're starting out, they can buy a bunch of followers.
Really?
And then it grows their following, and then they, post more of the pictures.
I didn't know that.
Interesting business.
Did you design that app? Or?
No.
Oh, you're not an app
I have
designer.
nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's pretty cool. I have to look into that for Rough Out, maybe.
But I think you would buy a bunch of people that probably don't care about Rough Out. So I don't know if that would really work out.
I don't know.
You got to home grow it.
Yeah, I've been homegrown it, and yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'd like 50,000 people liking pictures and stuff like that, I think.
You do?
No, I would like to have that.
No.
I think we're up. The biggest one might have broke 100, and that was Memorial Day, I think. And, it was the quote more than anything. It was a cool picture. And it was a quote, this flag flies because of all the people that played down there life for it. It was beautiful. Brought a tear to my eye. I was like, these people are going to love this. And they did.
Yeah.
And there's that.
Where's your podcast partner? He's still out working?
Ooh, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know him either, so I can't say anything.
We're not.
We're not. He seemed like a good guy. Y'all are on the rocks right now?
No, absolutely not. No, not on the rocks.
Okay.
I'm a little sour about it. Cause last week we didn't have a podcast, right?
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah,
that's probably the reason I'm here. Cause I noticed you didn't have a podcast.
No. So he messaged me on a Friday. Okay, you help me with this, cause I might have got it wrong.
Right,
if I'm wrong, I'll apologize on the podcast. He messaged me Friday. He said, "Hey, I just want to let you know I'm home for the next 2 days. If you want to do a podcast." I said, cool. We'll record a podcast. So I messaged him Sunday. I'm like, hey, let's podcast. He's like, well, I'm already gone. I was like, you said the next 2 days. That's Saturday and Sunday. He was like, no, it's Friday and Saturday.
I think the next 2 days, I do think you're right.
Thank you. I said the same thing. He sent back. I was like, the next 2 days mean Saturday, Sunday.
What did he send? He said, just got in today. I'll be here for the next 2 days.
I think it was, hey, it was like, hey, I want to let you know I'm home for the next 2 days if you want to record a podcast. I was like, cool. So Sunday, I messaged him. I was like, hey, let's podcast. He's like, well, I'm already gone. It's like the next 2 days from Friday is Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
Not Friday and Saturday. You should have said
if you're gonna go do something the next day, that's the next couple of days.
That's what I said. So we missed it, and it was Sunday, and I tried to scramble and get one of my buddies to come, but I think he was already intoxicated, so it didn't need him on the podcast spewing all that stuff. So I just wiped my hands of it and just kept on trucking along. So
if you listen back, how many times do you catch yourself saying something you think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that? Never.
No, because I edit all the podcasts. So
that's a good point. You got control. You do that,
I can speak my mind on these things and then go back and just cut it out. There, in the beginning, I was just like, these podcasts are gonna be what they be. We say what we say. That's the end of it. Just put it out there. And then one night I got a tad bit too intoxicated, and I was spilling my heart out about my sugar mama and.
You got a sugar mama?
Had. And,
that's impressive.
Thank you.
Most people be jealous of that.
Yeah, it's a long story. Anyways, I opened up my heart about it, and,
I'm glad to go find that.
I took it out. I took all that out. I took that whole segment out. It was like.
All right, so we need the.
I went the unedited version. Nah. I went like on a 30-minute spiel about her, and, I ended up taking it out the next day. I was like, yeah, I'm not ready to open up to the people about my experience with a sugar mama. So, yeah.
That's a little personal. Huh?
Whoo, is it? Whoo. Everybody's like, man, I want one. And I'm like,
You had a bad experience, huh? It ended bad, I guess?
No, it was beautiful. I had a wonderful time. I enjoyed it all. My problem is, now my parents are like, we ain't gonna settle down, get married, have babies, and like, well, you see, what happened was, technically, all of my kids or stepkids are grown now, so and then how am I gonna bring this woman home that's older than them? Like,
yeah, that might get a little. They might have an opinion on that.
So, there were some other factors too involved. I'll tell you off the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, man, you find a girlfriend out here, you probably an hour away, minimum. You're a long ways from anywhere.
No, man, I'm actually, yes.
Well,
I'm 1,000 miles from
Bryan. Bryan's not too bad.
10 minutes from Bryan, 10 minutes from Navasota, 10 minutes from the Agent Cajun that have the greatest crawfish you'll ever eat.
I passed that on the way here. There was people everywhere.
The best crawfish you'll ever eat.
It's pretty good.
Oh, is it? Is it? Man, I've seen people from over your way out there. Yeah. Best crawfish you'll ever eat, hands down.
So you like eating crawfish a lot?
Do I?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm good for about 3 times a year. That's about it.
Same. Every weekend, let's go eat mud bugs. No,
it costs too much money.
That, and everybody cooks them differently.
Yeah.
I don't cook them, so I can't complain about how people cook them. The only problem I have is if I've gotten older, and in the beginning I didn't really care for them spicy and stuff. Now I need them to knock my socks off. Like
you gotta have them hot.
Yeah, I need them hot. I need my ears blowing smoke. I need my eyes watering, sweating. I need all that.
Now some people you see, and they'll get a plate of crawfish and they bring you the seasoning out.
No.
And so this don't make sense to me. They take this whole platter of crawfish and they just cover it with whatever seasoning, but you're just getting it on your fingers. You ain't even getting it on the crawfish.
I agree.
It don't make sense to me.
I agree. What are you boiling them for if you're not gonna put the seasoning in the boiler? You know,
put it in there. That's the point.
And they're like, oh, some people don't want them spicy. Well, those people shouldn't be here. And I know I'm just a guest too, but I mean, that's just my feelings about it. I don't know, man. I've ate crawfish 3 times this year, and they were all delicious.
Yeah.
Hadn't had a bad batch yet.
You a chef?
I can cook.
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, can you cook?
Oh, yeah. I like to cook.
My mama raised us not to be impressed by these chicken heads, little chicken Alfredo and stuff like that,
No,
so
let
me stop. Let me stop knocking
barbecue and steak. That's all you really need.
Nah, man. Anybody can fire up a pit and burn something. The master chef is in the kitchen over a stove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you think somebody is better in the kitchen over a stove than somebody that can really barbecue really well?
No.
I don't have an opinion either way.
I'm not knocking the people that barbecue by any means. My brother's a master chef, though. Oh, he every weekend he's barbecuing. Not knocking him. When you put him in the kitchen over a stove, he'll burn it every time.
Okay. I got
Every
you.
time he'll burn it every time.
Yeah.
We'll cook steak. He'll cook it on the pit. I'll cook it on the stove.
Really?
Mine's better.
There you go.
I don't know. His steak is good. Mine's better because it's me, But,
Yeah.
I can't barbecue worth a damn. I can cook some hot dogs, some links,
That's not barbecuing. That's
hamburger
grilling. That's grilling.
patties.
That's
Yeah.
grilling.
I can't. What is it? Some briskets and all that other good stuff. I don't want no part of
That's
that.
a lot of time.
I ain't got
That's a lot
the
of
patience
effort.
for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's like 10 hours worth of.
Yeah, see, it's same with hunting though. I ain't got the patience for hunting.
Yeah, I think you talked about that before. It's too slow?
Too slow. And then here's my biggest thing, and I tell my brother. My brother's an avid hunter.
Yeah.
Leroy loves hunting. It's not his real name, but loves hunting. Deer hunter.
Yeah.
He'll go out there 3, 4 in the morning, get the deer stand or deer blind or whatever, sit all day. Come home, what'd you see? I saw some young bucks. You didn't shoot them, you can't. Like, why not? You can grow some more. Please. You wasted a whole day sitting in a stand.
But it's nice though. It's quiet.
You know what
out
else?
in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, all right.
So you go out there, you get up real early. You a coffee drinker?
Yep.
Get you the biggest pot of coffee you can get.
All
Bring
right.
it with you.
All right.
And you sit out there all day.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what else is nice?
It's a stress relief.
You know what else is nice and quiet and a stress relief?
Sleeping.
Yes, sir. I ain't even gotta say it. Yeah, there you go.
Then you sleep in the stand too. When you wake up, you're out there in the middle of nowhere. It's all right.
The problem I have with that is, okay, we're in the middle of nowhere. We're in the woods, and I'm asleep.
Yeah.
What's gonna stop the snake from being drawn to the heat of my deer blind? Now I gotta exit this deer stand, cause I hit Duke.
You do know when you deer hunt what time of year it is.
Yeah,
right?
it's cold, but we're also in Texas.
So you got about 3 weeks there, 4
Mhm.
weeks maybe at opening. You maybe got to worry about that. But other than that, you're good. It's cold outside. They ain't moving.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that. But the 3 weeks though, it don't matter. It takes one snake for me to be done.
Yeah, you're right. I don't like snakes either. I'm out.
That's actually surprising. Funny story. We were at work one day, and we were unloading trailers, and and something fell from the roof of the building, and your dad was standing there, and it fell. I don't know if it hit like his shoulder or what.
Did he run?
No, he didn't. He
Yeah.
turned around, like grabbed something, and just killed it.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking. I was like, "What was that? Oh, it was a snake." I was, no.
You been out of there?
What?
Yeah, been
Gone.
That's it.
Done for the day. Clock me out, boss.
Yeah.
I ain't.
See ya.
Yeah, I didn't even go up there.
Yeah.
They held it up and like we're coming back there. I was like, you ain't gotta bring it back here. I don't need to see it. Snakes and snakes and snakes.
Yeah, there's a bunch of woods and stuff, so it's copperheads. Probably
Ooh, no
twice
shit.
a week,
Twice a week.
depending on, because there's all these leaves on the ground, and you start going and digging and clearing brush and stuff, and they number copperheads all over the place. My parents come home. They went out of town last weekend. They came back home, and there was one on the doormat. The dogs killed it. There it was. So you wouldn't want to live at his house.
Excuse my French, but that's white people shit. I'm packing up and I'm moving.
It's not. It ain't
Yeah,
nothing
no,
to do with us.
Yeah, it
They
is.
just there.
But y'all still there though. Y'all know they're there.
You know how much land costs.
All right,
Can't
you
be
got
affording all that stuff.
You got a very valid point, but all right, you got a very valid point, but cats,
You like them?
love them.
They're good, huh? They kill all the mice.
I used to hate cats for the longest time. I hated cats. And then our neighbor here, he bought, I don't know what he did. He was an older gentleman. I don't know if he adopted cats or what he did, but he brought a bunch of cats. We had dogs over here. We had our dogs chained up and stuff like that. They bark all times of the night, man. but them cats would come over at night and just like sit at the edge of the dogs' pens and stuff, so they could never get to him. Well, he ended up he got old, and his kids came and got him, and all the cats migrated to us. And man,
they became yours.
They became ours. They cleaned up the rats. They cleaned up the snakes.
Yeah, they're good.
And man, I'm pro cats
they're,
now.
They're little assholes though. They can be, but if you got those cats that just hang around and they ain't like a real pet, that's probably the best.
Well, see, we got we got the barn cats. You know,
exactly.
like they
That's
see us and they won't move. You know, but if you start walking to them, they won't get close. They'll stay away. The dogs are off the chain now and stuff like that. They don't mess with them. They know not to mess with the cats because they ain't killing snakes. So I'm a pro cat guy. None in the house though. No animals in the house.
I don't mind. Just one dog.
One dog in the house?
That's it.
Do you have a dog in the house now?
I don't have a dog, no.
Oh.
No. I like to, but I ain't got nowhere to put him during the day. And what I won't do is leave the dog.
What do you mean?
I ain't got nowhere to put him.
In the house?
That's what I was just going to get to.
I
ain't leaving the dog in the house all day.
Why not?
Where you going to put him, in a little kennel?
No, you just let him roam the house all day.
Now, when they're young, what they do?
Okay.
They destroy everything.
They have doggy daycares and stuff like that. I know this because my cousin, I went to visit her one time, and she was like, "Come on, let's go down the road." I was like, "Where we going?" She's like, "I'm gonna go pick up my dog." I'm like, "All right." So I'm thinking we're finna go like to the neighbor's house, some old lady
it was at the babysitter
looking after a dog. No, there's this whole building, and it's an animal hotel. Yeah, and she drops them off for daycare when she goes to work. I'm like,
now I know what you're talking about, and I ain't paying for all that.
That was my next. I was like, You pay money for this? She's like, yeah. I was, for real? She's like, yeah, you can watch them play and stuff like that and check in on them. I was like, you realize we black, right? Like, we black. I don't know if you know this or not, but we black. We don't do stuff like this. But yeah, them her babies and yeah. So yeah, that I don't know, man. No dogs in the house. No cats in the house.
No. I'm good on that.
I don't know. The older I'm getting, I want me a wiener dog.
Why that one?
I don't know. I have some friends that have wiener dogs, and they're the coolest things ever.
My brother got one. Well, his wife, whatever you want to call it. They got too many dogs. But they got about 6, 7 of them.
Wiener dogs?
No, they had 2. One of them got old and he's gone, but now they got one more wiener dog left, and it's not a bad dog, but it just yaps all the time, and I don't have no use for that.
Oh, I heard that. I don't know. The ones I know of, they're pretty cool, man. They I don't know, they're cool. I want that or no long haired dogs. No long haired dogs.
I've been there. I know. Yeah, that's too much. I don't want to get home every day and spend 45 minutes cleaning after that.
Yeah.
And I want a clean house. I don't need all that either.
I heard that. I think a wiener dog, if I have to get a dog.
It'd be a good inside dog.
Yeah. That, and then just, you want to see my wiener?
It's in the back.
It's in the back.
I don't know if you can put a wiener dog on the back of the truck because you can barely see over the side.
I was thinking like the back seat or something.
Oh, yeah. That'd be okay,
like the back seat. Yeah. No back of the truck, man. That's animal cruelty nowadays, I think.
Is it though?
I don't know.
I think they like that better.
Outside?
You don't want a working dog?
No, because I don't do any work, if we're being honest. I mean, the most I do is in here. I mean, this is it. I don't go working cows anymore. I do.
Sometimes.
I have like 2 cow working gigs a year now. When I left from over there, I lost all that good stuff, you know, so I don't have no need for cow working dogs and all that other good stuff, so most of the places I go, they're already pinned, and I just show up and work them, and that's beautiful. I'm not knocking it. I love it. That's the kind of cow working I like. Less work in the mornings for me. I ain't got to saddle no horse. I ain't got to do all that extra stuff.
My dad used to do all that horse stuff, but then ever since I was little, we got all these cows or whatever, and it's just 4-wheelers and trucks. Basically it.
Man, I've heard some stories about them in trucks over there, man. It's like y'all are wild, running over cows.
My grandpa was the wild one. That's how
really
he would be going, and then he's hauling ass, and he'd get mad. He got a temper, and then one of them split out, take off. So here he goes, and then there'd be bull holes out there.
Ooh-wee.
That's it.
Yeah, I had heard stories like pitting cows with trucks and stuff. Just get behind them, push on them and stuff. I get over there, and these are older men, And they're like, oh, we went across that pasture going about 55. Like, dude, what? Yeah, she cut out and I got in behind her and I bumped her a couple of times. Thought about killed her. I'm like, God damn, y'all crazy.
Yeah, it
Then-
ain't too bad, but
Man, I was like, I kind of want to ride along. Not really, though.
you do until you get in there, and then they get mad because
Mhm.
something done happened, and then
Right,
about
right.
the third one,
Yep.
and then they just take off, and you feel like you're gonna die. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I do want to do a ride along. You know, they talk about like cop ride alongs. Now I want to go some old man penning cows. Like I want to do a cow ride along. He's mad.
I got the guy for you. My brother works at Sandy Creek over
Yes,
there.
sir.
Yeah. Go over there and ride along.
There's wild times over there.
That's what he says. I don't know. He ain't no cowhand either. He's like a mechanic. You know, he don't even mess with it. He just watches.
Just watch. I
Yeah.
bet it's good watching. Cowboy, and that's good watching. Do you watch The Ultimate Cowboy by any chance?
I don't have cable,
I respect that.
so
I respect
I
that.
ain't paying $100 and something.
When Netflix is 14,
Yeah,
I respect
and it's
that.
free when you just get somebody's login.
Ooh.
I'm kind of cheap some ways.
Hey man, I got somebody's Disney Plus login. So.
Oh man, there's probably some gold on there.
I don't know. I hadn't got in there yet.
Oh,
I'm not a big fan of Disney, but
Yeah, it's a little. Anything you might like, they probably done took it off of there.
yeah, they've cleaned it up, for the sake of
Publicity, I guess.
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at
Wokeness?
that.
Is that what
Yeah,
you
there it
call
is. Wokeness. There you go.
We'll
Yeah.
just call it what it is.
You know what shocked me this week? I was I don't know. I did read the article. It's true. Caitlyn Jenner
I
is
know
running
she-
for governor
Yeah.
of California, which was a shocker. Not that big of a shocker though. But he come out, whatever. It come out and said,
Careful what you say.
"Yeah, I know. I hit a ball though.
Yeah.
Yeah." So, Caitlyn come out and said that she doesn't support transgenders in. I don't even know how to say it, in the other sport or their sport or whatever.
Because she was an athlete.
Yes,
A good one.
a good one,
Right.
a really good one.
Yeah.
Surprising.
It's kind of interesting.
It's crazy too, because I think she still like women.
I actually don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either. But the whole a transgender guy, or is it a woman? How does it go? Is he?
I guess they want to be called what they are now, right?
Oh,
Maybe?
I don't know. I have no idea. This is a new treading lightly here, because she doesn't believe you should play. You should play the sport that you were born in.
I agree.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what she believes too, and that's actually surprising.
Yeah, you see all this. Well, yeah, that doesn't really. It is surprising, but where they're crushing these records in women's sports,
Yeah.
it's like, how can anybody actually take that seriously?
That's
I
what
don't- I
I'm
don't
saying.
really know.
It makes no sense. I had a guy ask me, could he compete in the women's ranch rodeo? You know, I do ranch rodeos
Yeah,
and stuff. He's like, well, can I compete in the women's ranch rodeo? I was like, no. He's like, well, what if I show up as a woman and I identify as a woman? It's like, well, I'm not going to answer that question right now, but see me in private and I'll be more than happy to explain to you how I feel about that.
I run these and no.
Yeah. I was like, well, I'm not. Well, he asked it in public when we were all sitting there. I was like,
Oh man.
it's like, see
And
me.
he was serious, huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
At least he was being serious for the sake of the meeting,
The joke,
hoping
if it was a
to get a good answer
Yeah.
from me that causes a ruckus. I was just like, see me after this meeting. I'll be more than happy to tell you how I feel about that. But as of now, no.
Yeah.
But I dare you to show up dressed as a woman, wanting to compete in the women's ranch rodeo.
Them women doing that ranch rodeo would probably take care of it themselves, because I guarantee you they don't want that.
I
Or
think
they
so
wouldn't
too.
like that.
I agree. I agree. Now that I think about it, though, I don't think he's as handy as they are anyway. So
That's it. He maybe wouldn't even come. It doesn't
I
matter.
think he was just wanting to.
Was he? Well, I don't know who.
He's wanting to level the playing field, and he still wasn't as good as them. So
Still wasn't gonna cut
yeah,
it.
that was actually surprising though. The whole Caitlyn deal.
What other current events been happening
I don't know.
recently?
I don't know. How you feel about old Uncle Biden? No
you
comment.
Know, you know.
Oh, okay.
I think he's delusional.
I
Oh wait, no matter what you care about his politics and all the stuff he's doing, just listening to the man try to give a speech is not very. Don't make you feel very confident in where we're going.
I agree. Did you watch his State of the Union?
No, I saw some clips, but I was not about to sit down and watch it. Well, there again, I don't have. I could find it on the internet. So
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah. I watched Ted Cruz take a nap.
Yeah.
And I watched that other chick, that other governor. Oh no, not governor. The other senator. She was sitting there and she had one of the blankets from the camps where they keep the kids.
She was wearing it.
Yeah, she had that on. I was like, oh,
those are like survival blankets.
Yeah,
and when you go hiking, it's basically like a piece of foil.
Yeah, that's what she had sitting across her lap. I was like,
funny.
this is
like
what we've come to.
Yeah, it's like
this
a game.
is what we've come to. They just
and that's who's in charge of making
major
all
decisions.
the laws
in
this country.
I don't know. I don't know.
At a certain point, you just stop paying attention to it because it's nothing good.
I agree.
And me myself ain't gonna change it. More likely.
Sir. Well, I mean, you're planning on going to Pluto anyway, so it don't even matter, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So I mean, who cares about Earth when you're going to Pluto?
Yeah, we'll colonize Mars and we'll be fine up there.
So you're gonna hit Earth, Mars, then Pluto, or you just gonna jump Earth to Pluto?
You gotta stop on the way.
Oh, okay.
One shot, that's too far, I think.
Okay.
But we can stop on the way. But no, I ain't never going anywhere in space.
That's what you say. Now.
You seen where they're gonna, pretty soon, not that far from now, they're gonna start paying for trips up.
I've seen that.
And you can go check it out,
come
around, and then come back down.
I'm already saving my money to go.
You gonna go?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'm scared of heights, planes, anything off the ground, ladders. Yeah, I'm scared of all that, but I do want to go to space.
Was it you? Well, you do want to go to space.
I do want to go to space.
Just to see it? Ooh, maybe to prove the flat earthers wrong.
I don't know, because I'm kind of a flat earther.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Don't say that.
Hey, man, in the Bible,
okay.
The Bible says the four corners of the earth.
Yes. Did they not have all the information, maybe? You know, because they couldn't go to space back then and look down and see.
Well, it's the Bible, though. So
yeah, you're right.
Are we going to contradict the Bible on this podcast? Or?
No.
I mean, you're more than welcome to. Don't. Hey, you do whatever you want to do. I
don't know enough. I'm not smart enough.
You're not a churcher?
I go to church.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah. My mom, she was getting on me.
Right. So.
But I don't go. I should probably go more.
Whew, I agree with that. Yeah, but I know the Bible does say the four corners of the earth, so I mean,
we're gonna leave that one there.
Okay, all right. Yeah. That's my whole. I'm not a flat earther guy. I just like throwing that at people and then watching their reaction to it. Like, well, yeah. You gave the perfect response to that.
So I go to church and all that, but I haven't sat down and read through the Bible. I guess you'd say.
Shame on you.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I just never have.
So, you're not Catholic, are you?
No.
Oh, okay. No. Why not? I mean,
why haven't I sat down and read it?
I mean, if you could sit through all my Snapchats, you could sit and read the Bible.
Who says I watch all of them?
Ooh. That hurt a little bit. That stung.
But for the most part,
I was just messing with you now. Yeah. No, that's what's up, man. I don't know.
What do you think is... Well, I know what you probably think is better, but you see people go to church and do this and then act like they are the prophet or what? I don't even know the right word, but
we're going
a holy
church.
Person. Yeah.
Oh, this is good. All right,
yeah,
let's go.
Do it every week, and then they're out there talking all this good stuff, but then they just do sorry things to other people all the time.
So what's your question there?
Wouldn't it be better if, say, not to say, you go to church, all this, but you don't go all the time, and you're not well known in that community, but you're just a good person?
Okay, that I am this response in no way reflects my father, who is a pastor. Let me throw that out there first.
All right.
These are my own thoughts and feelings. So here we go. Are you saying it's the people that go to church every Sunday and just downright evil people?
No. Lots of good people. Lots of good people go and do that. No, I'm talking about the people that do talk like they are a really good person and do all this stuff, but then the actions, what they actually do to people, is not very. They're not taking what you learn and hear in church and actually applying it to their life, and they're going out and doing whatever
opposite.
they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
That don't make sense to me.
My whole deal when it comes to that, I've dealt with it too. I've been in the church my whole life.
Sure.
Whole life. So I know some people, and I can tell you some stories firsthand about some downright evil people in the church. But I mean, at the end of the day, what they do has nothing to do with my relationship with the Lord.
I think you're right.
And stuff like that. So, you talk to people and they're like, well, I don't go to church because they're a bunch of hypocrites. I'm like, you're not going to church to see the hypocrites. You're going for your relationship with the Lord.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, those people make you not want to go. Like, well, you're not going to see those people. You're going for the songs, to clean up the heart, the soul, and all that other stuff and things like that.
That statement is not against religion. I got no problem with
that.
I don't think they're all
no.
hypocrites. There's plenty of good people.
Oh, I agree.
It's just a bad person going to be a bad person.
At the end of the day, I agree. And there are some heathens at church. I agree. There are some heathens at church, but a lot of young people nowadays like to use that as their excuse. Well, I don't go because Sister Jane over there, she's all holy in church and leading all the praise and worship songs, and then Monday through Friday she's sleeping with the neighbor's husband. Like, yeah, that's cool and all, but
I think you're right. That's not why you're there.
You're
going for yourself.
Yeah, you go for yourself, not for Sister Jane sleeping with the deacon over there.
She's gonna do what she's gonna do.
She gonna do what she gonna do, and she have to answer for that. There you go. Yeah. So it's
true.
Yeah. So that's my whole deal. So church never really bothered me. I go and it's for me, which is kind of why I started doing like Soulful Sundays, man. Like here's some gospel music for you, cause gospel music's good. It cleanses the palate, I think.
Yeah.
And I ain't judging nobody, so I'm gonna play these gospel songs, and I hope it touches you and warms your heart, and somebody out there loves you. Not me, but somebody.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Yeah. So man, church. I like church. So I do know. In knowing your dad for a long time, y'all are big like I don't even know how to call. What is it like? I don't even know what to call it. Like,
what's it relate to?
Like mutters or what?
Oh,
yeah, you already know what it is. What is it? What is it called? I don't even know what you call it.
We just call it riding.
Okay,
all right. Riding, but it was always.
Yeah, but y'all are no, it wasn't. No, y'all.
Oh, you talking about those big trucks?
Yeah,
see, that's a lot of my brother's stuff because he's smarter than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I was always around.
Yeah, you were in there somewhere.
Yeah,
so yeah,
stuff.
Y'all are like building rigs to go.
Yeah, they built this buggy from scratch, so it was nothing, and they built a tube frame, got some axles for it, put a engine in it, and it runs on propane.
Really?
Cool. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's this big orange thing, sits about 4 foot off the ground, with like, I don't know, 55-inch tires, something like that. It's pretty fun.
Do y'all still drive it? Or?
He doesn't drive it as much as he should. If it was mine, I'd drive the wheels off of it.
Right.
But he don't drive it as much as he should, so it sits in the shop most of the time.
Yeah. Is it street legal?
No, not even close.
Okay.
No.
It's just for like the riding and stuff like that. So do y'all go to like the mud parks and all that?
We used to a lot, and it was fun. We got this. You probably know some people that used to go in Huntsville. They called it Muddy Graw.
Oh yeah.
And
do they still do that?
Oh, you would have the most fun there. I guarantee you.
I don't know.
Yeah, you would.
I don't know.
Look,
I don't know. For the people listening, I'm black, but
that don't matter. There's black people
that's
there.
what you. Yeah, those are different black people. But go ahead. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, there's different white people there too. Trust
Oh
me.
yeah.
Trust me. And but that's what makes it fun. You just watch.
I agree. Okay,
then-
so I ain't gotta get muddy and all that other
No,
good
you
stuff.
ain't gotta do
Alright,
none of
good
that.
deal.
No.
Good deal. They have like a watching bleachers or something like that.
No, it's just a park out in the middle of nowhere, right? So in the woods. All right, there's a lot of things. When I
Woo.
say this, I think you probably ain't gonna go, but
You already started off on a bad foot.
a
But go
bunch
ahead.
of white people in the piney woods of East Texas.
Well, see, I keep my location on because I'm usually always with white people, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about that aspect of it. But
okay, I was gonna say you made it this long. You're fine.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
good.
Well, I just ain't met that wrong white person yet. I guess that's terrible. That's terrible. But go ahead.
Well, you wake up in the morning.
All right.
Probably got a hangover.
Yeah.
Cook breakfast.
All right.
A big breakfast. All that.
All right.
It's probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock right now.
Ooh.
You about 5 bottles of water deep. Maybe some, Pedialyte or something get you right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then you just crack another beer.
And then
You have a good day.
will you drive through mud all day?
Yeah, ride around. If you don't want to do that, sit around, BS with your friends.
In the mud.
No, it's not all mud.
Oh, it's not all mud.
No, it's like trails and stuff. And so over time, they got holes or whatever.
Right.
And then if you don't want to go through there, you just drive around it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then at night, they had a big old pit in the middle. This sounds real hillbilly, don't it?
You know, as hillbilly as it sounds, we're not that far away from being. I don't know if you consider hillbillies and rednecks the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
But we're pretty redneckish out here.
Exactly.
I mean, so yeah.
It's just a little bit different form of it. But I say that, and then there's lots of money being thrown around at this stuff.
Well, it's funny you say
at the
that.
machines, not like money. But
well, this is many years ago. When I was in high school, we used to have a mud track out here.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so I'm acting all bougie, and I wouldn't do that. But we used to have a mud track, and everybody would come over here, and we'd go
racing and stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, it sounds like a great time if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I don't know. Do they still have that Muddy Gross or whatever?
Yeah, some new people bought that place, and it's not as fun as it once was. It's not as big, but it used to get really big. And it was a good time. And then I think you had to be 18. My brother and everybody else was going, and we're like, oh, we really want to go. And so you slide in there, and you get to the driveway, and we'd be like 17, 16, and you jump in the camper.
Shame.
Hide up at a bed or something.
Shame.
In there. It's fun.
Shame.
Yeah.
I'm a big stickler for rules and age limits and stuff
I'm
like
sure
that.
You are.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, so you never took a drink before 21. I know. Well, you don't have to say.
I did. I still remember my first beer, man. Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
Michelob Ultra.
Michelob, huh?
I puked it up.
So I have a similar story. The first time I drank too.
Michelob
it's not because
Ultra.
you drank too much. It's just because you didn't
No,
like it.
I hate beer.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Yeah.
That's what started you off on hating the beer? Or what?
Yeah, man, I was really heartbroken because, I'm like, everybody's drinking beer.
Yeah.
I probably had a beer before that, but this story stuck with me.
Yeah.
Michelob Ultra, 16 years old, chugged this beer down. I was like, this is what adulthood is like. This is what they're doing. This is disgusting.
This is terrible.
Went and puked, and I didn't drink a beer for a long time. Then I got my hands on some Kentucky Deluxe or some Crown Royal. I don't remember which one. And I was like, I could do this.
Yeah.
But no beer.
See, with the liquor, I'm the opposite. I do drink way more beer compared to liquor, but that gives me too bad of a hangover. I can't.
Liquor?
Yes. The worst. And then you drink mixed drinks and stuff. I drink that much sugar with alcohol, it's over with.
Well, yeah, that's true. I did. I don't know. It just depends. Like as the night progresses, I might start off Jack and Coke, but the latter half of the night, it's just Jack and Ice.
Yeah.
Jack Ice and a lime. So not much.
Maybe if I get older, maybe I'll get it that way.
How old are you?
25.
Oh. Dang, I remember when I was 25.
Yeah. What was that? 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like as old as my brother, about
Yeah.
the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, so let's hear your beer story.
Oh. Guess what we was doing?
Mud.
Yeah, basically. And just drank too much. Way too much. But that was like the first time you drink and you don't know. And then you know, your friends are not my friends. It's actually older people, right? So they know, and they want to see, you know, oh, you drinking? Here you go. Here's another one.
Oh
Here's
yeah.
another one.
Oh yeah.
And then that turns into bad, and then, you know, way too much.
And let it all.
Broke my ankle.
Ooh.
All that good stuff.
Man, you know the one thing I did not like about working over there in your area.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to give you a beer.
That's everyone.
That was I
everyone.
found out. I worked over there for like 7-8 years. Like the first 3 years, nobody really talked to me.
Yeah.
Didn't say much to me. I didn't mind it. You know, go over there, work, go home. It's great. Then started hanging out with more of the people over there and stuff like that. And a lot of the older people got cool with me and stuff like that. I don't know why. But next thing you know, it's like, hey, here's a beer. I'm like, oh, I don't drink beer. Then they just look at you funny. You don't drink beer? I'm like, no. I'm like, damn it, I'm about to start drinking beer. I'll never forget. Over there one day, and this guy, we finished working, and he brings me a Michelob Gold. Here's a beer, and he just like shoves it at me.
Made you take it.
Yeah, so I take this beer, and I text Don at the time. I was like, this guy gave me a Michelob Gold. Disgusting. And I'm like, all right, I can take this beer and just pop the top on it, take a little sip, or act like I did, and he'll leave. He sat down. I was like, oh my God.
Now I want to talk.
This is horrible. So he's sitting down, he's talking. He's like, what do you think about that beer? I'm like, I haven't even took a swig of it. He's like, it's better than the regular Michelob Ultra. You know, it's the gold beer. He's putting all these spiels in it, what it is and stuff like that. Oh, did they? Oh, it tasted like piss. So I've never tasted piss, though. I just assume. But he sits down, so I start drinking this beer, and I chug a big old swig of it. Hit the bottom of my stomach, and it was like all the way back up. I was like, oh. So he sat down, talked like halfway through this beer. I'm like tears in my eyes, just moping. Hurt.
Did you throw up that time?
No, I didn't. I was way older then, you know, so I managed to keep it down. But I will not drink a Michelob anything to this day.
It don't sound like you're ever going to be a beer drinker.
Well, they told me years ago, like, you know, every 7 years your palate changes or whatever, you know. So I'm like, oh, man, you know, maybe one of these days my palate will change and I'll really love beer. And, you know, I can sit and drink a beer with my friends. It'll be great. You know, we can all drink a beer. And 70 years, I started eating salads. I used to hate salads. Another 7 years, Thousand Island. I used to hate that stuff.
That's good stuff.
I used to hate it. It was disgusting. I love it. I used to hate broccoli. I can sit and eat broccoli just like, yeah. So I'm going healthy. So
right now?
Yeah. No. I'm just saying my palate's getting healthier.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, I don't see beer being one of the things I just fall in love with.
Man,
I don't need a beer gut either. So I mean, I already got a gut. So I mean, a beer gut on top of a gut just don't sound good for my back.
Yeah, so I gotta work hard not to get a beer gut. It's tough.
So see, I ain't got that problem. You know, I'm seeing my friends now. They're getting older.
Yeah,
they're getting fat. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
You're on board with that, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm pro getting fat. All my friends getting fat. Like, dang, you getting thick. Shut up, shut your mouth. Don't you dare say that. Don't you say that. I'm like, yeah, you don't like that, huh?
I was a real thick kid.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I broke my ankle, got fat. I broke my ankle going into summer.
That's how it happened.
And I had to sit out.
Yeah.
Whole summer.
Did you do the sports?
No, man. I was actually 6th grade year going into 7th grade. I was actually really, really sick. And my doctor was like, you can't play football. I was like, you don't understand. You don't understand. She's like, either play football, you might die, you don't. It was like, oh, dang. You have to say it like that, woman.
You still got that sickness, or it's gone?
No, I'm better.
You got to live with?
No, I'm better now.
I got you.
Yeah, I got over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it hurt my feelings, man. And I'm in 6th grade, going into 7th grade, and I got this doctor sitting on my shoulder like,
Yeah.
you play football, you might die. I'm like,
That's
dang.
kind of scary to hear.
Yeah, it is. So all my friends are like, I can't believe you're not playing football. You're a loser. You're
Don't you understand? I might die.
way worse things than being a loser, they were saying. But I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand. I didn't tell them,
Yeah.
You know.
You didn't want nobody to know.
I didn't want no sympathy.
Yeah.
I didn't need that.
That's true.
I'll take the bullying, and it wasn't really bullying. They just talking a bunch of trash and stuff like that. I'll take that over you feeling sorry for me and all that other stuff. So yeah, I'll never forget that little short Chinese lady. She was like, "You play football, you die." I was like,
Oh, nice.
"Dang, lady." So yeah, couldn't play football, so
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy that. I didn't get that luxury.
Yeah.
So I
didn't
just
play
got
in high
fatter.
school either.
You didn't?
No, they wanted me to, but I don't know. I did all the FFA stuff. And
Oh
then-
yeah, same.
I
President,
wanted
VP, somewhere in there.
See, I don't know. I think I was just secretary. Low on the list,
Ah, nice.
Less responsibilities.
Woo, you say that again. I wish I'd have shot lower or something like that, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That stuff paid for my college, so it worked out.
Hey, man, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Now when I got to high school, man, I turned 16 my sophomore year, and them kids are going to play football and stuff like that, and I went to work. Like, got a real job. I worked already,
Yeah.
My dad owned a fencing company. We were building fence, but I got a real legal job.
Yeah.
And them kids are in practice, and I'm at work. So we go to school, and they're like, "Oh, I got a football game, and we got practice." I'm like, "Yeah, I got money.
Exactly.
I have a
That was
check
the-
with my name on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, screw football."
They were out there doing 2-a-days in the summer, and I'm like, it wasn't much money, but to me at the time, we were rolling.
Man, my
Breaking
first check, I'll never forget it. $263 for a week of work,
Yes, sir.
making $6.55 an hour. You couldn't tell me a
That's
thing.
it.
I thought I was the coolest man in the world. It was like $6.55.
Yeah.
The world's mine.
That's it.
and you couldn't pay me to work for $6.55. Well, there's no way I'd work for $6.55.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So I don't know.
Was that
yeah.
the fencing job? Was that the first job with your dad?
Yeah, well, we grew up on a ranch, so
Yeah.
I mean, we worked cows and stuff like that, riding horses, working
Yeah.
cows and all like that growing up. And then we moved over here, and we started building fence, and that's what I did. I got fired from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got fired by my dad. Well, my brothers actually gave me the boot. Then my dad kind of put the nails in the coffin.
He agreed.
Yeah, so I had to go get a real job then.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Building fence ain't fun.
No, it sucked, man. They said I talk too much.
That's what did it?
Yeah, I talk too much, and I didn't think so. So, like, I go out there, man, and they're just quiet working. I don't like that. So I just talk. And you ain't got to say nothing to me. I'm going to just talk. And so I'm talking and working. I look back, they're all laughing, sitting down, laughing, rolling on the ground. My dad's mad. You close your mouth and work. We don't talk out here. You just work. Like, well, this ain't going to work. So, I'll be quiet for a couple of days, and I go to talking again. And I messed up on a fencing gig, running my mouth, and messed up, and I got fired. So I had to go get a real job.
All right. And so when you work with my dad at Fort County, does he talk? Because I know how it works around me, and it ain't nothing. No words. You got to know what he's thinking, otherwise you're going to get the boot too.
Really?
He don't say a word.
Man.
But when he gets around other people, he normally talks a lot.
Really? Man, at the barn, man, I don't know. I've never really like worked with your dad.
Yeah.
Like, he's off doing his thing over there. I'm over there doing my thing. Every now and then we'd sort some cows together,
Yeah.
and he'd just tell me what he wanted. I'd do it. That was the end of it.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. No.
He been going up there for like 20 years now, and I
Really?
think that's his favorite day of the week when he can go to the barn.
I can understand that, man. It's cool. That's a cool place. I don't understand why y'all never came up there.
I tried to stay as far away from the sale barn as I could, unless I'm selling something.
I heard that.
I'm good.
It's a cult up there, man. Once you're in, you're stuck for
Yeah.
life. Nah,
It is a cult because he won't leave. He's like, oh, I got so much stuff to do. Ain't got no time to do it. My mom's like, why don't you not go to the sale on Tuesday and quit working up there? You got a whole nother day to do stuff. No, we can't do that.
There it is,
And
man.
he's gonna go. And
Yep.
he'll keep going.
That's kind of, yeah, that was it. I've left like 3 times, and I keep on going back. Like, I don't know. It's a cult, man. You get up there, and the work's hard. It's pay ain't the greatest. The work's hard. The help ain't the best. It's just, but you
I've
can't.
heard about them stories.
Ooh, yeah, we won't touch on that. You can't
you're gonna hurt
stop
somebody's
going.
feelings.
Probably so, but yeah, we won't touch on that. So yeah, it's a cult.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think your dad's one of the coolest guys. Anything breaks, anything about a cow, truck, tractor, skid steer. Where's Bradley? Call Bradley. Go find Bradley.
Yeah, he's all over the place. but
Yeah,
he's
like
sharp.
there's no way this man could do all of this. And I'm like, yep, there he goes. Like, something breaks. Bradley, hey Bradley, we need you up here. What's the matter? I don't even know how to explain it. Just come look though, because I'm sure you can figure it out. So yeah,
He done all kind of stuff. He's a mechanic at Chevrolet, and then he works on ranches, and then he got into this gig like taking care of people's places. You call them Houston people if you want, but
oh yeah,
those are the best because they got pools and they ain't ever there. So you got a place to go swimming and all
oh
that.
yeah, man. No, your dad's one of the coolest people. Your mom too. I met her when we went to Fredericksburg. Well, actually, I met her. She used to come up to the barn and work.
Yeah.
So I met her
she
there.
worked in the office sometimes.
Yeah, so I
helping
met her
Jenny up
there. Yeah, so no, man, they're some of the coolest people. Their kids are all right.
Yeah, they ain't much, but
they're way smarter than me. I mean, one's worked on stuff going to Mars. So
we ain't in jail or nothing, so we call that a win.
Hey, man, that's what I tell my parents. They're like,
It could be worse.
Yeah, my mom's like, "Why you quit going to that barn?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I could be like a drug dealer or something."
Yeah, or worse, a drug user or something.
A drug use. Well, alcohol's a drug. So
Yeah, I do agree.
So I mean, but we don't talk about that,
Nah.
Yeah, so I could be a drug dealer, drug user, something like that. But my addiction's sell barns, and I can't get over it. So.
Yeah, that and those ponies, huh?
Oh
Wait,
man,
is that bad? You call them a pony? That's not good, huh?
they're not ponies.
That's right. That's what I say. That's probably
They're
messed up.
no. You could call them. I don't know. People like, well, you got. Oh, I got a couple of ponies. They're like ponies. I'm like, yeah. I don't. A horse is like top of the line, like good stock.
Yeah.
I don't own none of that, so I have ponies, nags, anything but a horse is what I call them. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I've junk.
Hey,
But-
as long as they do the job.
But $1,000 horse did win the Kentucky Derby.
I seen that. It was a solid black horse, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't.
thought. At least that's a picture I seen.
I don't know. But the upside is, my stock just went through the roof because I have 3 of them back there, and collectively they cost me $1,300.
So you're good. You might have the next one.
So I might have the next Kentucky Derby horse, which I highly doubt that. But I mean, for what I do with them, we're doing all right. I
If
think.
you just keep collecting them forever, eventually one of them will hit. You'll make some money.
Sooner or later, one of them's gonna hit. I think I got one, man. I got me a little war pony back there, 19. I think he's gonna do the deal for me.
That's the paint horse?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one.
You want to buy a horse?
I have no use
okay.
for
Oh,
it.
okay. I was just. He's
gonna say.
good lawn ornament too. He's got the right markings and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm not the one to talk to about
Oh,
the
okay.
horses
All
and
right.
stuff,
Well,
'cause
I'll talk to your dad about
they
it.
eat too much. You don't want no horse.
Oh, okay.
He's too-
You never know. He might lawn ornament or something.
No.
No. Oh, okay. It's worth a shot. Well, I thought I had me one.
He
If you
ain't feeding it. If
Oh,
he
okay.
did get one, it's just gonna go in the pasture and run
Well,
with the cows,
if
so it
you
don't matter.
when you get ready to send something to Pluto, I know a guy that has horses, and he'll even make you a halter to
Yeah.
send the animal to Pluto.
So would that be like back in the Indian days and that stuff where you didn't have nothing else, so you had to have a horse?
Uh huh.
So there ain't nothing on Pluto or
You-
Mars.
you
so
need
I
a
guess
horse.
You need a horse.
I agree.
You gotta bring a lot of feed though.
No, see that
I don't think there's nothing up there they can eat.
we don't know that.
That's true. I
So-
guess if we're there.
Yeah,
maybe-
exactly. So I think we're over. I don't know. You deal with this more than me. I think we're overthinking this whole finding life on these other planet deals. I think we send animals there, and their natural instinct is to survive. So they will find the water. They'll find the food. and we just.
That's not the worst idea. Which animal do you send? What's the toughest that can?
I think we send some of my horses up there. I think, and I price them at about 60,000, 70,000. But
At
no,
least.
yeah, easily. So yeah. What do we send? That's a good question. I don't even. I just blew that. I just pulled that from a bad
Just now?
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does sound good, like a good philosophy. I think. What do you send? I don't. It can't be domesticated. I don't think. Maybe like a.
I think you just send like a wolf or a coyote, and that would do it.
I think so.
They'll do it. They don't need to eat much.
I think so. You send wolf or coyote. I think you send a pack, and you turn them loose, and you just track them. And if they're still living in a year, we know they figured something out. You know what I mean? Yeah, they got it figured out. Rather than wasting, well, not to take from your job or anything, but wasting all these millions. Well, you still got to send them to Mars and stuff like that, so you still have a job. But send those, turn them loose, wait a year, follow their progress and stuff like that, and then we go and we do what we did on Earth.
That's not a bad idea. It might work. You should pitch that to somebody.
Absolutely not. Animal rights people would have a fit.
Oh man.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it sounds good to me. I think. I don't know. I like it.
Give it a shot.
I don't know. What else you got? You ready to get out of here?
It don't matter to me.
It was a good podcast. I've enjoyed you. It was nice meeting you on the podcast in front of everybody.
Yeah, we met, so.
So
Maybe it's a little boring. I don't have all these cowboy stories. But
you don't need them. Everybody wants to be a cowboy. But I think more than anything, everybody wants the stories to put on Instagram and Snapchat and things like that.
I was gonna ask you.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Are you even a cowboy if you don't go to work? And then the first you start out, it used to be, it was the trailer lights in the mirror in the dark with a timestamp. You had to have that.
Right.
A couple hours later, you had to have a yearling tied off
right.
to your horse.
Right.
If you don't
is this
do that,
me?
does it
this
even
ain't
count?
me, is it?
No, ain't
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay. I was
the
gonna say.
occasional is fine, right? But
yeah, I had a buddy. We went and caught some cows. I had a buddy message me. He was like, "Well, if you don't post it on Snapchat, you didn't do it."
See,
I was
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
I was like, "Well, first off, I didn't even tell you what I was doing. Somebody else sent you a Snapchat of me doing it." So I was like, "All right, well, that's fine." So yeah, man, people are so caught up in like social media and stuff like that, trying to impress people and stuff. The cowboy lifestyle, I think it's gonna be its own demise. You see people posting pictures of like, dogs hanging on cows' noses and, beat up cows and, pulling cows out of ditches and stuff like that.
And the majority of the time, that's not even, it ain't even that bad.
I agree.
Why put that out there for people to see?
That's my whole thing. Why put this out there for these people that are hell-bent on destroying this industry?
Yeah.
You got a fighting cow in the pens. And, you got, she's fighting and you're in there and she's beating up everybody. Well, let me post that.
Yeah.
Why?
90% of the time they're out there in the pasture field, whatever you want to call it.
Eating, grazing, just living their best life, So I don't, and then everybody's mad. Oh, Peter wants to destroy this industry. Like, well, you're giving them all the ammunition they need. The pictures they got of, all this cruelty. You posted it.
Yeah.
You why post that? Go out there and post you riding a horse or checking cattle, right? Post a picture of you checking fence. Well, that doesn't get that many likes. So I can't post that, If I went through my camera roll, man, and posted the pictures of me I worked on a ranch for like 3 years. And probably of those 3 years, 60% of that was working cows. The other 40 was fixing fence and cutting hay and the stuff nobody liked to do.
Right.
But I wasn't looking for Instagram likes and Facebook likes and all that other nonsense. So
it's gotta have some shock value to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna get more likes and all that good
jazz.
So.
I don't need none of that stuff. I don't check to see who watches my Snapchat.
Yeah.
I don't look to see how many likes I get on pictures. None of that. It doesn't faze me. If I think it's cool, I post it. But I'm mindful of, will this hurt the economy? Oh, not the economy. Will this hurt the lifestyle that I love?
Yeah, the industry. What
You
you're
know,
in
so
and that type
like,
of
you
stuff.
know, yeah. So if there's a fighting cow and I'm in there and getting like I ride the little pony.
Yeah.
I was pushing up bulls the other day, and these bulls are bigger than my horse. So here I posted a video of this big old bull and my little bitty horse. You could take that and spin it whatever way you want to. But I could have. It was a cool video. I was like, yeah, I'm not posting this. I'm not sharing this for the people. Because take it the wrong way. He's gonna get killed in there and hurt the horse. All that. No,
Right.
So yeah, it's just like I'm mindful of the things I post because I don't need it to hurt the industry that I'm in. Even like the ranch rodeo pictures and stuff like that. I've gotten some cool pictures, some really, really cool pictures, but I can see how they can be taken out of context and stuff like that. So I'm like, man, this is a really cool picture, but I can't.
You just put that one on your wall.
Yeah.
And leave it
Well,
for yourself.
I actually made that wall over there, and my plan is like all the really cool pictures through the years, just like print them off, slap them on the wall, fill the wall. I have a bunch of them that I've saved and put in their own folder.
Yeah. So you get a photographer and everything, come out, take pictures? Cool.
Yeah, we have an in-house photographer. She
There
comes
you
to
go.
all the ranch rodeos, take all the pictures. Not that I don't trust her or anything like that. She's a great photographer. I just rather go through and there's some stuff PETA don't need to see.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt the cattle. We haven't killed any cattle. We've had a few come up crippled and stuff like that, but they got over it. We haven't killed anything, but the pictures can be misleading.
Yeah.
I don't need that getting out.
No.
I don't need that publicity. But they say any publicity is good publicity. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know about all that either.
I don't know. I don't want to be in the front of cancel culture. I don't need them with my name on the top of the list.
Your mugshot on the front of the newspaper.
Yeah,
that's not good publicity.
Don't come after me. Don't cancel me because I'm just getting by. I don't know. We got this big old cow skull sitting up above us, so I don't know how well it'll go over. So I didn't kill it. Never mind. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I'm just mindful of the things I post because it's my job to protect this lifestyle that I'm into. So I don't know, but not everybody sees it like that. These youngsters coming up and they want to be viral, they want to be famous, and they'll post anything. And then when PETA comes knocking at the door, they're mad. I'm like, well, they'd have never saw it if you would have done it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't post really much at all. I'm just watching. So
there it is. Are you on TikTok too?
No, I don't mess with that.
Really?
I'm in the same field of thought as you on that. It already takes up more time of mine than it should.
I
don't need nothing else.
I heard that. I'm in the process of getting away from TikTok.
You fell into the trap for a
while? Yeah. Well, it was bad. Like people used to send me videos all day long.
Yeah. And
so I'd watch them. They're funny. And then I just finally broke down because everybody was sending me all these TikToks.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I could just get on the app and look at them myself. And then, yes. But now I'm like, I could go days without looking at TikTok and then just one day spend an hour on there.
Oh, yeah. You could get lost because,
Yeah. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, that's where I'm at. That's what I like. That's good enough for me.
You're an Android user, huh?
I am an Android user. Tread lightly.
Yeah, we'll leave that there.
No, you can go there. Come on.
On the iPhone, they have your screen time, and at the end of the week.
Oh, we got that too.
Okay. Well, I didn't say you didn't have it, but I knew that an iPhone did.
Yeah, you iPhone users swear everything y'all have is just new. Well, this iPhone, you could draw your passcode on there. Like, yeah, we got that too.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
You could do all that.
Oh,
the only reason I use iPhones is just because what I had first. If I had an Android first, I'd use Android.
Man, Android is freedom. iPhones are a cult.
They have better security than an Android. You do know that, right?
Do they?
Yeah, your information is somewhat more protected than on an Android because the way you got that green message everybody hates.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a good point. You say iPhones are more protected, right? That's because now you can correct me if I'm wrong. You might know more than this. You know more about this than I do. Majority of the world uses Android.
Okay.
All right. why try to break into an iPhone when majority of the world is Android? You can break an Android, you could get to more people.
Yeah.
So y'all preach this security and stuff like that. Well, in the grand scheme of things, nobody has an iPhone. We don't care
That's
about
a
y'all.
good thing because
We don't care about y'all.
all right, if
Y'all
you want,
swear.
you like your stuff to be protected, right? Anything you got, your information, all that good stuff, your privacy. You like your privacy.
Yes.
So
yes.
if everybody else is doing the Android thing, what's the matter with having a more private phone?
Okay, I respect that, but also at the same time, if they want it, they gonna get it.
You're probably right.
If they
right.
want it, they gonna get it. And also, what's on my phone? I mean,
That's what I was gonna say. You could
if-
just go for it.
I mean,
other
if-
than my bank information, it don't
I
matter.
mean,
Ain't
you
nothing
can have
on there.
that too, cause ain't nothing in there. So I mean, have at it. I mean, I'm at the point now where I think I'm gonna start burying my money. So
That's not a bad idea. I know a guy that is he don't trust the bank. He'd get a paper. He was the only person left at the company getting a paper paycheck still
Yeah.
because everything is direct deposit.
yeah,
He would take it to a bank where he don't even have an account and get it cashed.
that
And that's it. That's all he has.
I'm
He has no
almost-
bank account.
I'm almost to that point. So I mean, if they want your information, they'll get it. And I mean, you can have at it. I don't have anything. I mean, you can have this build it if you want it. Just let me get my laptop out of here.
No,
for
you
the
can't
most
do that.
part.
Then you couldn't make halters no more.
Man, I started out in my room.
There you go.
Used to have meal tape everywhere, all across the bed and stuff like that. I was like, I'm gonna kill myself in here one night, roll over and get caught up in meal tape and be dead.
Yeah.
So it's like I need to expand, and so now we're here. But yeah, man, screw y'all's iPhones, y'all. It's a cult.
That's fine. It don't really matter to me, but it's just what I started using. So
Yeah,
that's
I
what we're gonna
respect that.
keep.
Yeah, everybody. Oh, you need an iPhone here. iPhone. Like, everything y'all have, we have. We're more modest people when it comes to our phones, I
Oh,
guess.
okay. It's just like the trucks. If you bought your first truck, it was a Dodge, and
Yes,
it was
sir.
good to you. Well, that's what you're gonna like.
That's you're right. You're sure.
If you bought a Dodge and it shit the bed the second week you had it, well, you ain't gonna like a Dodge.
My first truck was a Chevy.
There you go.
First truck was a Chevy, and then I saw the price tag on them, and I went to Dodge.
Yeah.
That was the end of
Well,
that.
they are better. So
Dodges are better?
yes.
Okay, I thought you were saying. I don't know, man. I'm not a truck guy. I don't know. I can change my oil, filters, and windshield wiper fluid. Those are the three things.
And if you do that on your Dodge, it's gonna run a long time.
I
So that's
agree.
all
I
you
agree.
need.
I agree. I agree. I like Chevys. I like the styles of them and stuff like that. Can't
Yeah.
afford them. I think Dodge is a working man's truck. I'm a
That's
working
it.
man.
Them new Dodges are nice though.
I don't know.
Well, I'm with you. I can't afford one. So.
I don't plan on getting a new truck no time soon. I'm actually looking for me a cash car at this point.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I drive every day. A little bitty Jetta.
That's what I'm
Fill it up for $30 and you go for 2 weeks.
That's what I'm looking for, man. I don't go anywhere. I go from the house to here. So, I mean, I'm a freight broker, so I don't.
That's because if you gotta go somewhere, it's gonna take you
an hour to
get
get.
there.
This is true. So actually, half the time when I'm traveling somewhere, it's back to y'all's area because that's where
Yeah.
all my friends are and
Yeah.
stuff. So I mean, yeah. At this point, I should just pack up and move back over there somewhere.
You
But
should.
we'll revisit that the next time you come.
All right.
My next big move is to Pluto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get us there.
I think Austin County is more realistic.
Ooh. I don't know. Y'all do act like y'all are in a world of y'all's own over there sometimes, you know.
Doesn't everybody where they're from? If I went up to the dick guy down the road and try to, he wouldn't know me from Adam, and he'd think he's better than I am. Probably.
Nah.
Not
If
down
you
here?
if you go right up the road, man, they're gonna treat you like. I don't know what they'll treat you like, but it's a juke joint, so I mean you ain't got nothing to worry about. So if you like beer, they're gonna treat you like the beer lover you
go.
are.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I've always been over there, so I wouldn't know the difference coming in, not knowing nobody. So
Man, we're I've found though, that place is like, when you're in, you're in. If you're out, you're out.
people
over there.
say that, and
Over
it kinda
there.
sucks. You know?
Well, I don't know. That's just how I felt, man. I was going over there for all them years, and I wasn't in. You know, so it was work, home,
Yeah.
and then, you know, eventually ease my way in, and now I feel like I'm in a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in now, and now when I go over there and I see new people, I'm just like, who's that, and why are they here?
See, so you fell into the trap. You fell
Yeah,
into the trap.
now I'm in, and I won't let nobody else in either. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's that. But over here, man, we're I don't know. I guess it's the college atmosphere over here with A&M and stuff.
Yeah, but you grew up here though.
This is true.
So that's what I mean. I think it might look like that to anybody coming in from.
Did you feel like that when you came over here?
I've only met you.
Well, this is true. This is true.
Who knows?
I don't know. I don't feel like we're like that over here.
Yeah. I don't either in Austin County until people say it, and I'm like, oh man.
So
more people say
you've
it.
heard it more than. So
More
I'm
than
not
once.
okay. See, okay, I'm not the only one that felt like that.
Yeah.
Then all right.
You're
Well,
probably
that's
right.
Whew. Yeah, I think so. I think so, man. Y'all are close knit over there.
Yeah.
It's cool though, man. I've met some amazing people over there, and
Yeah.
I've enjoyed my time over there. And I hope they don't listen to this podcast and kick me out. So there's that.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I sure hope so. Maybe I'm like the token black guy over there.
Oh, maybe. Is that you good with that?
Am I good with that? I don't know. Are you good with that? Because I mean, you're in over there. You're a lifer. You know,
I got no pull over there. Don't
That's
ask
what
me.
you say. That's what you say. But you were born over there, you know. So
I'm good with everybody. Don't bother me none.
all right. So I'm the token. That's
You're
nice. All right. That's nice.
Doesn't mean anything coming from me, but you're good.
That's
for me.
what you say. That's what you say. I mean, I don't know. Bradley knows everybody, so I'm assuming it just trickles down the line over there. So.
Yeah, maybe so. He does know everybody.
So yeah, so it just trickles on down. That authority and power over
Yeah.
there.
You know when you were younger and your parents would always tell you, get off that phone. Don't be on the phone all the time.
Yep.
You know who's on the phone talking more than
oh
anybody?
man, our
More than
parents.
anybody?
Oh,
And now they found social media and they spend a lot of time.
a
on
lot of time, man. We can talk about it. My parents are the exact same way. You can't get no sense out of them because they're always on the phone and they see everything on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad ain't, but he's not on social media, but on the phone talking all day, all day.
Really?
Yeah.
All the time.
But maybe it's like partially business, so it's okay.
Nah, it ain't. Nah. My dad's always on the phone, and he swears he's talking business, and it's just him and his buddies
Yeah.
gossiping and
Yeah,
carrying on
that's it.
about everything else. So, like,
There is a lot of that, all that gossip in the small
Yeah.
town, but I could get rid of that. But
Yeah.
They don't ever go away.
nah, I don't. My dad, he's gotten older. All his buddies are always on the phone. They're laughing all the time. What you laughing at? Oh, nothing. Y'all gossiping.
They talking about people,
Ain't,
what they doing.
ain't nobody gossiping. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, whatever you and your buddies call it, so
Yeah.
whatever. But I mean, he's earned it, I guess. He got up there in age and stuff, so I don't know. I enjoyed it, buddy. It was good. It was nice to meet you on the
Yeah.
podcast. I enjoyed it. Thank you for hanging around on the Snapchat. I guess.
It ain't too bad.
It ain't. I don't
That's
think
always
so.
been your choice, I guess, right? That's where
Yeah.
you put all your stuff.
Yeah, that's where I go, man. It gives you have the freedom to listen, to watch. You don't. It's not like you get on Facebook and you just have to see it.
Yeah.
Snapchat, you see my name, it's a bunch, so you choose to watch it. So
Yeah.
So that's just where I put everything. But now it's I had so many people every week. It's
How many people you got following you? Is it followed on Snapchat?
I don't even know, what do you call
your
it?
friends, maybe they're your
Friends
friends.
on Snapchat.
I think it is friends.
I don't know. Well over 150, maybe 200. I
Yeah.
honestly don't know. Is that a lot?
Don't ask me.
Oh.
I don't know how many I have, but I bet it ain't much. Like, I don't know if that's good or bad, but I just look at people's stuff. I rarely post anything.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know what's good and bad. Like, I'm not chasing fame, so
Yeah.
it doesn't faze me. I
Yeah.
mean, my Snapchat's still private. You
Yeah.
know, you got to borderline know me, and I got to know of you.
Yeah. I just figured nobody can talk about you if they don't know what you're doing anyway.
I like
stay
that.
in private.
I like
I'd rather
that.
be that away.
Well, I like that too. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're always drunk." I'm like, "Yes, this is true, but there's 24 hours in a day, and you saw me drunk on Snapchat for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, I did things outside of that, you know. So I don't know. I've cleaned up my act though. I don't post as much anymore because now I'm actually working and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just let people see what I want them to see on Snapchat. You know? Yeah. I show you what I want you to see. I used to have my Snap Maps on, and then I had a friend of mine talking about where I was at. And I was like, how'd you know that? Oh, yeah, I was looking on Snap Maps. I was like, you look at that?
He found you at the Sugar Mama's house.
No. It was off at the time. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He's like, I saw it on Snap Map. I was like, you look at that? He's like, oh, yeah, all the time. I was like, yep, let me go turn this off. Because if you're looking, everybody else is looking.
Put it on ghost mode.
Yep. But I think I turned it back on. Yeah, I think.
I ain't turning that on. There's no way.
You be peeping and creeping?
No.
Oh,
The idea of somebody looking and be like, oh, you know, the same thing. What you doing over there?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I agree. I don't even know if mine's on or not. I have to go look and see. I don't know.
I don't need all that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not peeping and creeping anywhere. So I'm an adult. I'm grown, I think. So I have no reason to be peeping and creeping. I mean, I might sneak off some places from time to time, but you know, I ain't nothing to worry about. Yeah, I don't know. This is good. We'll have to do this again sometime. Maybe we'll actually hang out outside of the podcast. And, you know.
We probably have more stories if we actually met before.
Oh yeah. No, it's all good, man. I ain't worried about it. I think it was a good podcast. It just I think, I don't know, for the most part, I like to say from this experience, who I am on Snapchat is who I am in person, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, that's one of my bigger flexes in this social media world we live in. You know, what I am is what you get, or what you see is what you get, I should say. There it is. Yeah, so there's that, man. So
since I don't post much on Snapchat or nothing like that, I probably meet less people. You've probably met more cool people from that.
Man,
I'm pretty quiet normally, so if I meet somebody new, it, you know, I don't know, maybe it don't happen enough. But
man, I've never met a stranger.
Yeah.
And I blame my parents for that.
Yeah.
We've always been
that's a good quality.
Social people and stuff like that. Right. So a lot of the people I know now, I've met from ranch rodeos and then Snapchat, man.
Yeah.
People add me on Snapchat and they're like, hey, man, I know you from so-and-so. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And then I run into them somewhere and we hang out, have a good time, and then and there we go. So man, I don't know. There's power in social media. It's good and bad.
It's a tool for sure. Depends on how you're gonna use it.
There it is, man. I try to use it for good, spread positivity and stuff like that. So I look forward to it, man. So I like it.
Yep.
You got anything else, boss?
That's it for me.
You know, tell the people how to find you on social media if they want to, since we give you some more stuff to watch.
yeah. Cole Wren, that's it. Just
that's
my
it.
Name.
Instagram,
Nice
Snapchat, Facebook, everything.
Those three, that's it.
That's it. There you go. So, you know, give the man some more stuff to look at.
They probably don't want to follow me because I don't put nothing on there.
Hey, man, people follow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to add you on Snapchat after this. I'll tag in a Snapchat or something like that after this. Give you some more stuff to look at. There's some fun stuff on there, man. I got some cool people on my Snapchat.
Yeah.
I got some cowboys and some stuff like that.
Burn more of my time when I should be working.
There you go. Yeah, you don't need that because you're trying to get to Pluto. Never mind. Disregard.
Yeah.
Don't add him on nothing. So yeah,
we'll get there. We'll figure it all out.
We're gonna go to Mars. By we, I mean him. And
you said you want to go. I'm not going.
Well, you just design the ship and then I'll go.
We'll put you in it.
We'll do that. I like it. That's a plan. Me and one of my nag ponies will go to.
Yes.
We'll go to Pluto and find the water.
That's it.
I like it. It'll be a movie.
If we got nothing else out of this, that's what we know your life plan is.
Yeah. Perry's going to Pluto.
That sounds good.
Him and his pony.
Perry to Pluto. We can
Perry to
campaign
Pluto.
for that,
I'm about that.
It was some funding behind it.
I think so. It was Perry for president for a while. I don't want to be president.
That's pretty good too, though.
Well, Earth is going to shit, so we might as well just pack up and go to Pluto.
That's a deep one, but yeah, I agree pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. We ain't gonna touch on
You,
that.
you ever wish you grew up like? You ever wish you're about 70 right now? Because there's a lot of good and bad about that.
Man, I know there. Man, I don't know. I'm black, so I don't know.
Yeah, and that's why I said there's a lot there.
Then I don't know. I hear that all the time. Like, man, I grew up, rural area. I'm like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm okay where I'm at. I understand the concept and the principles behind it, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying you go back and be just some racist prick or nothing like that. But I understand the principle behind going back and
Right.
all that other stuff. Do I? Life's what you make of it. I don't.
That's right.
I could already see myself in trouble because you ain't supposed to be drinking from there and don't go through that door. We gonna have problems. So it's best if I stay where I'm at. This world and this time was meant for me because yeah.
But
I don't know.
Funny.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
A little bit simpler life don't sound too bad.
I
sometimes.
agree though. Like the simpler times and stuff like that, man. If you could remove that aspect of it away from it, man, I wouldn't mind going back to farther than that, honestly. Horse and carriage, I think.
I don't know if I would go there. I think like I'm trying to think. The 70s and the 80s sounded fun to me. You had cool cars.
Okay.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
Technology wasn't
Disco.
too crazy yet. All that stuff. They just sound like they had fun.
Disco. Yeah.
They just sound like they had fun. They go to work and they made a decent living,
Yeah.
but it was enough to be, they didn't make a lot of money, but they go to work and then go home and they could have a lot of fun, it sound like, and get by
I agree.
without slaving for 80 hours a week.
I agree, man. Yeah, I agree. You take that, all that other. Man, that sounds good. A simpler time. I don't know if I had to pick a time to go to. I'm kind of a party animal. It'd be the '60s for me.
Where at? They talk about, certain cities and all that, but I ain't going. I don't want to.
Those cities.
For the party, I guess you got to go to the city. But
yeah, I'll take me to the city. Yeah. Yeah.
Florida in the 60s?
Florida in the 60s.
Probably interesting.
Yeah, take me there. Yeah. I'm kind of a party animal. Not anymore, but
Right.
I mean, if I had to choose, it'd be Florida in the 60s. I
Doesn't
think
sound bad. The beach, all that good stuff.
all that good stuff. That's what we'll call it. All that good stuff. Yeah. I don't know, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of want to go further back than that.
What about the old Western times? You go back there?
I was gonna say, take me back to Bonnie and Clyde, not Bonnie and Clyde era. I don't know. Not Frank Haber. I'm butchering this. Take me back, man, to Billy the Kid and all that too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. I think.
I think better yet, you just time travel for about a month at a time. But after that month, you can dip out and go somewhere else.
Ooh.
Then you just sample all around.
Just
you can see whatever you want.
sampling. Okay. Yeah. Let me hit first. Okay. First, let's go '60s Florida. Then.
If you don't die from that, we can keep on somewhere else.
Dang, I ain't gonna die. I don't want
You
to.
want to sit on party? They partied hard.
Yeah, I used to party hard too. I don't know, '60s Florida, and then I take me to the West.
Yeah.
I want to go. I don't know. I kind of wouldn't mind going into Louisiana Purchase and all that. I wouldn't
that
mind
would be
going that
alright.
far back
Yeah.
too. I don't know, but I'm kind of also into the medieval stuff too. So I kind of want to go chop some heads off,
There's some
for
real
the
savage-
king.
There's some real savages back
I
there.
mean, if we're gonna travel, let me go. I want to chop some heads off in the name of the king too.
Yeah.
So
I want to see how they built the pyramids and all that good stuff.
yes, sir.
Now, that'd be interesting.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that'd be cool too. I've heard aliens. Not knocking that theory,
There's
but
a theory on that.
I wouldn't mind seeing that too. I don't think I want to stay there though.
No. Bad times back then for most people.
Yeah. So
You
yeah.
want to talk about being in the right family. If
Yeah,
you wasn't in the
you
right
I'm
family,
telling
that's
you,
it.
yeah. So, yeah, I think just '60s, the West, and then, yeah, chop some heads off for the king, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's it. We'll go time travel one day.
Hey, if you probably already have the specs for the machine and stuff in the shop, and you're working on it already.
Yeah, that would be cool. We can make a lot of money off of that.
Yeah, I'm about it. I just want to tag along. Yeah, I just want to tag along. Let me drive the ship or whatever it is, or whatever the shuttle or whatever it is. I don't know. But yeah, I think that'd be good.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Close it down.
Hey man, well thank you for coming. So with all these podcasts, we close on a lad's words and benediction. Yep. You listened to the podcast.
I was gonna say I prepared because I knew you was gonna ask.
Yeah. You gotta. So we close out with a last words of benediction. So, last words of benediction, ladies and gentlemen, will come from Corin. Look in the camera and tell him something deep and profound.
Okay, we got it.
All right. You already thought about it? That's cheating.
I had to prepare.
Okay. All right. That's.
I want to sound like a clown, right? Well, I probably did already, but
not
at the end.
Kill it, man.
All right. So a man is born into this world with 2 lives to live, and he only starts his second one after he realizes he has 1 life to live.